It's hard to describe the attacks of the spiritual strongholds from without that come from, you know, people without. And, those spirits of fear that try to come upon your mind. And that's why Paul wrote to Timothy and said, "Would not be given a spirit of fear again unto bondage, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind, disciplined mind." You know, so and we've got to resist those things. Jesus went through this his whole ministry after he was born of water and the Spirit. And immediately after his 40 days of not eating or drinking and going through his temptation with Satan and being strengthened by the angels of God afterward, because it says after the temptation, when Satan left him, the angels of God came and strengthened him and ministered to him. And we got to understand, these assaults that come against us on our mind. And this is what the writer of Hebrews is getting at when he's talking about, but solid food belongs to those who are of full age, who by reason of use have their senses trained to discern between good and evil. And some of the spiritual strongholds don't just come out in full, fear, that you can sense. And those are the things that we've got to resist, and those are the things that exercise and train our senses. And it's by the Spirit of God that dwells in us that we resist those things and we overcome, and praying in the Spirit, And because even if our understanding is unfruitful in our praying in the Spirit, our spirit man, our inner man, whom we serve God with, is strengthened and edified and built up, and that's what's needful. So when you resist the devil, as James says, he will flee from you in terror. But we have to submit ourselves to God in Christ. And by the power of the Spirit of God in us, we are more than overcomers. We might get physical persecution, but morally and spiritually,